Boris Johnson has been urged to suspend the Brexit deal and restart negotiations on everything with the European Union. The Prime Minister is facing calls to activate Article 16 of the controversial Northern Ireland Protocol. The emergency safeguarding measure will allow parts of the protocol to be unilaterally overridden and would remove checks and processes on goods moving to Northern Ireland. The UK and EU remain at loggerheads over the long-term implementation of the protocol, which was created to prevent a hard border on the island of Ireland. Brexiteer Ben Harris-Quinney has said the protocol, agreed as part of the Brexit withdrawal deal in January 2020, was flawed from the beginning. The chair of the Bow Group think tank said the UK must immediately trigger Article 16 if the EU does not return to the negotiating table. He acknowledged the move would be disruptive and the government needed to be ready, but said it would open the doors for a wider renegotiation on every aspect of our relationship with the EU. The former government advisor said the UK would also be able to reassess its relationship with the European Court of Human Rights, NATO, and the Council of Europe. He told, if the EU refuses to return to the negotiation table, in the interests of the sanctity of the Union, our government must trigger Article 16 and suspend the current deal. This will be disruptive, and so preparations must be made and the opportunity should be used to force a wider renegotiation on every aspect of our relationship with the EU, and even to the institutions relating to the EU like the European Court of Human Rights, NATO, and the Council of Europe. We also should not ignore our bilateral relations with EU nations, particularly in regions like Eastern Europe, and seek to work directly with them when necessary in order to make a case for the benefits of a different relationship with the UK. The Northern Ireland Protocol has created additional checks on goods moving within the United Kingdom. Belfast has remained part of the EU single market and the protocol has effectively placed a trade barrier down the Irish Sea. Earlier this month, the UK ditched plans to implement checks and extended the grace period indefinitely following talks with the EU. In July, Brexit Minister Lord David Frost put forward a command paper and called for a renegotiation of the protocol, but the EU has resisted making wholesale changes amid concerns over the impact on the EU single market. Mr. Harris-Quinney added, "It is not acceptable for the people of Northern Ireland to be the casualties of a bad deal. It's a betrayal, a failure of duty, and it must be corrected. Britain needs a secure border. We cannot have a border down the Irish Sea, and a hard border in Ireland without contingency will be costly for Northern Ireland and everyone else." Mr. Harris-Quinney has suggested Article 349 of the Treaty on the Functioning of the European Union could be used to solve the crisis. The mechanism recognizes the specific constraints of outermost regions and takes into account specific and economic needs of the country. On Tuesday, European Commission Vice President Maros Sefcovic, who oversees EU relations with Britain, said he hoped to solve the Northern Irish trading issues by the end of the year. He again resisted any suggestion of a renegotiation and warned London not to take unilateral decisions. On Thursday evening, Lord Frost demanded urgent action from the EU to solve the issues and called for an official response to the suggestions put forward by the UK this summer. He tweeted, "The protocol is clearly having a continued negative effect on everyday life and business in Northern Ireland. The outstanding issues now need to be dealt with urgently. I and my team are in contact with the EU daily, but we need a full response to our July command paper soon."